It gives me great pleasure to introduce the episode 125 Sussex by the Sea Fan Roundtable. Isthmian and Prem. Got a great bunch of boys on tonight. We've got John from Canvey, Mark from Whitehawk, Robbo patrolling the car park at Folkestone, and Harvey from Lewes. First and foremost, hello, gentlemen.
Hello.
Hello.
Evening.
Yeah. Evening. Well, first game of the season out of the way. Varied results for everyone. But first of all, it's all great to be back and great to see you all. Who should kick off? Who wants to kick off first?
You, as you won.
What?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yes, as we won.
Really, one of the winners. And kick it off.
Yeah, I'll kick it off. Yeah, wonderful stuff. Playing the evil that is Horsham, the Lard Army. It was wonderful scenes. They should have. They run over a black cat on the way to the ground. They missed about 5 or 6 sitters. It was a great game to commentate on with old Tom Dyson, Laurie, who does the Hastings radio. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. It was great stuff. You know, one of those games, chaps, where you see the opposition from minute one whinging at the ref, coaches, assistant coaches, the players. It was just, as the minutes passed, because I thought we were going to get stuffed by them. The minutes passed, you could see it. It was just tailor-made that they're going to lose. Everything went our way. A very soft penalty for us, and then a soft penalty for them. They managed to sky that one, but they were well off form. I mean, we're a lot different now. Hastings, it's a lot more, should we say, head tennis than it was before. Sort of second ball football a little bit. But you know, early days, new team, very should we say, makeshift defence. Up front we look good. Is it Bobby Vega? Obviously David and Tommy Fagg look really good. They are going to cause problems for others, but defensively we look a little bit. I think that we are going to ship a few goals, but you know, 2-0, I'm having that. It was wonderful to see the Horsham leave with sad faces. I can't deny it. It was wonderful stuff. But that's Hastings. Well, hopefully I've got Leon in a minute, and he might sort of chat because he's behind the goal. I was in the radio booth. So talking the radio booth, I mean, this is just Horsham for you in all essence of the word. So Tom tried to approach them to do joint commentary. They can't do joint commentary, so they've got a 3-man booth for Horsham because they are big time Charlies, as you know. And so they were in front, and you know, they were doing all this stuff, and it was great to see them losing their rag. I have to say, yeah, it was wonderful stuff, lads, and it was just great to see. I don't know if I'm getting this across as well as I could, but
I'll tell us what you mean. You really mean, Chris?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And it was, you know, because a lot of that Horsham lot are on good money. As you chaps know, particularly your Folkestones of the world, you know, your big clubs. There's a lot of money washing about, and you know, it's nice to turn over the big guns occasionally.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll leave it there for a while. Who wants to go next?
Well, keep the people who won. I can go next.
Oh, there you go. Who gives a crap about people that won? Eh?
Yeah.
Before you start, Harvey, you for anyone that doesn't know, I want to get your thoughts on your new sponsor.
Yeah.
And I mean this in all seriousness now. Obviously, I've teased you about this. Who gives a crap? This company. Personally, myself, I think the Lewes shirt, like your Hastings shirt, your Canvey shirt, your Whitehawk, or your hashtag, your Folkestone shirt, it could be that is your shirt, and there is augmented by a sponsor. Yep. I think with getting a sponsor like that, it becomes more about the sponsor more than the club, and which I think is a mistake. That's me being serious. I mean, obviously, I'm teasing about it.
Yeah, I saw I've seen there's been a lot of tweets, but yeah, you're right. The sponsor is it takes over the club badge or just the club identity. But having looked at it a few times and kind of especially the weight, it is kind of grown. Like the sponsor, it's weird, but it's very Lewes. You know what I mean? It's something that only we do. But it is a downgrade on
propaganda works on everyone.
It does.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, go on.
But yeah, well, yeah, the first time we wore it, we beat who a lot of people are saying. Well, I was saying favourites for the league, at kind of pre-season. Yeah, we played really well against Chatham.
Everyone on this podcast is shedding tears that Chatham lost. So well done, Lewes.
Out the window.
Yeah, everyone thinks that. But yeah, go on, mate. Sorry, I can't button in.
No, that's right. Well, we had pre-season. Well, of course, we've got a whole new manager. I think only one player stayed from last season, so it was kind of a mixed bag of what to expect. And we thought we were kind of average in pre-season, so we weren't expecting much going into Chatham. But we played really well. We dominated the ball, didn't give them much, and we scored 2 really good goals. We had some kind of a bit like you said about Hastings. It's a bit second ball. It's a bit kind of one touch flick on football. There's a lot of pressure from the front. We've got new striker Hutchinson, who seems to really like pressing the keeper and kind of the centre backs, and that's where our first goal came from. Press the keeper, and our Matt Warren used to play for Ramsgate, just chipped him from about 30 yards, which was a good start. Nice. Yeah. So kind of going into it, thought if we get a point, it'll be good, and then we dominated them and scored 2 really good goals. So a good result really, and we've got Bognor in a few days, which should be interesting. Bognor away as well, so hopefully we bring a lot of people. Bognor are another team that is very nice to kind of turn over because they seem to think they're bigger than they are. But
yeah, it's not a bad away day either.
No, it's not. Even in midweek, it's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. And okay, we no thoughts on that one. Who should we move on to now? I've seen we've got Aaron here now. Should we go to you? Hashtag, which I think is going to be a tough season for you. Sorry to say this, mate, but well, what happened? Were you at the game?
So I'm at less games now this season because
hang on, it's only been one, mate. So were you at it?
Yeah. I weren't there this Saturday, no, because in pre-season or end of last season, I got offered a social media role at a team literally around the corner from my house. It was Step 5, White Ensign, and
right. So you blew hashtag out.
Ish. I'm still going to games. The games that I can go to, like on Tuesday, I'm going to that game against Canvey. But yeah, like so with this new job and everything, it's obviously it's what I want to do as a career, like doing like YouTube, TikTok, stuff like that. It's doing well at the moment. We've got people from Soccer M coming down next week to record a video. I might sort out. Got to deal with a music band that I know. But yeah, so hashtag wise, I don't really know a lot about how they went. They played us in pre-season, which I thought, to be fair, I was very surprised when they said about it, but I was also very happy. But they've made some big signings, to be fair, like obviously Sam Higgins, obviously being the big one. But
Jack Giddens as well, isn't it?
Pardon?
Jack Giddens as well.
Jack Giddens, and Darren Foxley from Stalford.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be interesting with hashtag. Lots of people obviously tipped him to go be like bottom half the table. And be fair, with it's very strong Isthmian Prem this season. It's like Dover, the team that have come down, looking obviously to get Auto back up again. Dover absolutely battering Potter's Bar on Saturday. It was quite amusing to see my phone keep going off when I'm recording. But yeah, it's decent. I said I've gone over on Tuesday to the Canvey game. But yeah, after going to games I can't at the moment of this new job that I've got.
Work's work, mate. You got to earn your money.
Yeah, but yeah, so I said what I want to do for a career, this sort of stuff. And when I got offered it, and especially being non-league as well, I was like, I just can't turn that sort of stuff down.
Okay. All right. And okay. All right. Well, cheers for that, Aaron. Okay. Let's hear about the woes of Whitehawk. Come on, Mark. Tell us, mate.
I don't even want to go into it, mate. I can't even be arsed with it. It's a whole new squad, new manager. Obviously, back in the last season, we was all right, weren't we? Finished ninth, had a good strong end to the season. We finished second in the form guide, and genuinely, I was so optimistic yesterday going up there. I don't know what it was. I just felt like new squad, new gaffer. I just felt like they was going to put a show on, really like give it some.
And then the football started.
First 10
that's
minutes.
What usually happens.
Oh mate, first 10 minutes we looked all right. I thought, we had a couple of balls that we squared across goal. Who someone should have been on the end of it. Played a little bit good football, probably literally the first 10-15, and then after that we just capitulated completely. And summed up with our goalkeeper breaking his leg at the end of the game as well. So it's just like absolute nightmare really. So we've got no goalkeeper as it stands.
We've got a few spare keepers at Hastings, mate. If you want Charlie Granger, we've booed him out because he costs too much money. So he's sitting there waiting for someone to buy him. So
it probably wouldn't surprise me, mate, if we did end up getting him.
It's actually not a bad signing.
I don't know if we're in for anyone. I haven't heard anything, but this is where we sort of pissed about with Taylor Seymour, and he ended up going to Worthing in the end. That's twice now in 2 years, like this pre-season and last, where we've got him in and then binned him off. Obviously, Mitch was a different level of keeper. Mitch is one you can't turn away. But yeah, I don't know. Sort of just went away from it. I mean, obviously in the away days class anyway, regardless what happens, like we'll have a laugh and a drink up and whatever.
Yeah, what's going on with the stewards? I see the Billericay stewards. There's some issues with them. Do you want to sort of tell us about that, Mark?
Oh, they're just heavy-handed, didn't they? They're just heavy-handed men, let's just say. Hey, so, yeah. Same up with at Margate, first game of the season last year. It's just the first game of the season thing for me, I think. I don't know what it is. Stewards don't like me. But I think it's that stereotypical reputation, shall we say, with Whitehawk. You know, that sort of the badge that we've got stuck to us of who we are and where we come from and whatever. So it's everywhere we go is always over heavily out, like heavy-handed security and whatever. But yeah, no, it was a good day out, brilliant day out. Love Billericay, love the ground. Do you know what I mean? All the fans there was spot on. I'm hoping it's just one of them games, first one of the season. We go, all right, shit happens, crack on now, and we sort of put in a really strong performance against your mob on Tuesday. But after your result, I'm a bit.
Mate, I've already said we could have lost that game easy. So I'm not taking any. Let's see 10 games in. I'm not sure. I think we're mid-table at best this season. But
yeah, I mean, I don't worry about us this season. I do. Like I said, I'm still quite optimistic. I still think Ross is probably going to be the right man to take us on and get us better. I just think with so many new, like you boys, we kept. I think we had three players from last season retained. Imran, Charlie Walker, and I can't remember the other one. Got mid. And yeah, it's a brand new squad, so it's just going to take time.
Yeah.
To just get used to a bit
together and that.
Yeah, a bit more training and that, mate, and then yeah, we'll be all right. I'm still optimistic, still confident, always will be. Otherwise, no point in me going along, you know what I mean? It's pointless. But yeah, I've got a good little month. Finished the month off away at Lewes on the bank holiday Monday. Everyone, I'll be up there for that. Hopefully, turn you over this time.
I'm on bloody nights when we got Lewes. You know that I'm on weaker nights.
Ah.
And I'm starting at 8, so I've got to literally. I'm gonna be useless anyway. I'll be there, but I might be falling asleep. But go on, yeah. Sorry, Mark.
Well, also the Tuesday night game against your lot at home is a bit of a shambles in the old.
Yeah, I'm working, really. So I can't be there.
It's awful when you think about it. It doesn't make sense, but yeah, still optimistic, Chris, mate. Still think we're going to have a strong season. Obviously, need a new goalkeeper now, as our one broke his leg yesterday, right near the end of the game, which was a shame for him as well.
Was it an innocuous challenge, or was it what happened? How did he break it?
I think he.
Were you still in the ground, Mark, when he broke his leg?
I was in the ground, but I weren't watching the football. Believe me, I just weren't. But I think I don't know. It wasn't like a dirty challenge. It was nothing like that. There was nothing. Yeah. No needle in it whatsoever. I think he just went a bit funny on his leg and just snapped in half. Yeah, and I feel really sorry for him, geezer. Do you know what I mean? Because he's just signed and. But yeah, it'd be interesting Tuesday, mate. Who we got in between the sticks? Harry Schumann had to put the gloves on. Our centre half, left back, yesterday, and he made a couple of good saves. To be fair, but yeah, we'll see what happens Tuesday, mate. Be interesting anyway.
Yeah, I know I can't be there, but I don't know if Lee's going to be there. Lee's just turning up. Hang on, we go. I'll tell you what, Rob or John, who wants to go first?
I don't mind vouching it. Yeah, I mean, I've come off a similar theme to what Mark had, really. You know, so yeah, as you notice, I've already turned a drink. No, that's more to hyperactive nephews running around rather than football. Yeah, again, sort of similar to what Mark was saying. Sort of went into yesterday with cause for optimism, really. We've had quite a lot of a shake-up in our squad, as I've touched on with you previously, Chris. Yeah. Obviously, a few of the long-serving players are gone, probably some of the ones who have obviously been with us since we got promoted. In their place, come a lot of sort of younger, more ambitious players, I'd say, perhaps in the sense of what they're trying to aim for. But again, yeah, I think it was a case of we got caught out perhaps with those sort of a little bit of a teething problem in terms of our cohesion on the pitch, really.
You took the lead, didn't you?
We did, yeah. I mean, again, it's like what Mark was saying as well. We had a really sort of good opening 10, 15 minutes. Took the lead, a bit fortuitous in a way because it was a crap penalty Geeson took, but Connor Hubble that was, and he managed to get the rebound in. So we seemed all right, and then just took our foot off the gas, really. Got put on the back burner. Defended well in the first half, but then second half, for some reason, we opened up 10-mile wide holes at the back and just let them come in, give them 2 cheap goals, and they just shut up shop after that, really. But it was an odd one, really, kind of looking at Chichester. They were a little bit like what I remember us being like when we first come up, because they have kept a lot of their squad together. They still had that cohesiveness about them. You could tell there was a unit there willing to fight for each other. Well, with us, I think, obviously, whilst we've had a little bit of that pre-season gel, obviously going into a proper competitive game, a few of those boys, I think, were playing step 3 for the first time in their career. So it showed 1 or 2. Some come on, made a real impact. We brought on a few substitutes, and they seemed to turn the game back in our favour a little bit, but without getting what we needed to draw the game level. But I'm not hitting the panic button yet. It's the first game of the season. These things happen. We got a chance to bounce back in a derby game that's not actually a derby game, but we call it a derby game on a Tuesday against Hashtag. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do at home, I think thankfully what's good about us this time is compared to last season where we had quite a threadbare squad, particularly with injury. Now we actually do seem to have a full roster. We've got a squad of about, I think, around 19, 20 players. We had a couple missing yesterday. I think 2 of our defenders still injured. One of the boys that we signed up yesterday, Harry Hope, he got an injury in pre-season. And our sort of main man leading the line, Chris Harris, he actually is playing cricket at the moment. Apparently plays cricket at quite a good level. So I don't know if he's going to be available on the Saturdays for at least the rest of August. But he should be available, hopefully, for the game Tuesday and the one against Bowers on Bang Holiday. So, we'll still see where the roads lead. Again, as Mark touched on, other than the football, a good day out. If you boys get the chance to do it this season, if you haven't before,
I hope so.
I'd thoroughly recommend Chichester. Beautiful little place, lots of good boozers. So, enough to keep you entertained, despite the fact that the football can be maybe a more bitter taste than what you might be tasting on the tap. But yeah, a long way to go, long and winding season yet. We'll see what Tuesday brings.
Always, John. Always the best way to look at it. Yeah,
exactly.
Always the best way to look at it. Right in. Let's go to Robbo. You squeezed the draw, didn't you?
Yes,
Roberto,
mate.
Yeah.
Yeah, we squeezed the draw, mate, and we didn't play too bad, to be honest. It was a fairly good game. I thought they played better than us in the first half. We did the second half. Made a good side, Carshalton, and early days in the season, I didn't think everybody looked like at the races 100%, like 100% fit, or that they even followed all the instructions they were given, like through the game. But it's early in the season, so I wouldn't be. It doesn't matter what your result was yesterday. I wouldn't be too despondent, no matter who you support, because this league's like mad, and anyone could beat anyone. But we've obviously splashed the cash this summer, and the pressure's on the manager to try and get results and to try and push us up to playoffs and hopefully be ending a sort of position, maybe a push for promotion at the end of the season. But that doesn't mean just because we've spent and I think we've got like 16 new players come in, and I'd say they're all improvements from what we had, really. But that doesn't guarantee us to be unless we have a bit of luck, we apply ourselves properly, then we just be, we could be you just don't know how it's going to go. It's the first game of the season, although this week feels like a big week because we got a massive derby on Tuesday, and you sort of think to yourself, well, it's just another game, but the manager might say it's another game, but it really isn't. It's not. We haven't played them for a long time, and they, we don't like them, and they don't like us, and it's
and coming off that result as well, isn't it? They fucking 8-0 against Potters Bar.
Yeah.
At Potters Bar as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was at Potters Bar. Yeah, I thought they were going to have. I know you can't tell after one game, but I did think we were talking on the last pod about Dover, and I thought, speaking to their supporters, it seems like they turned a corner, like with it, because they're really negative before for seasons, just losing, and I just have got a feeling they sort of turned the corner. They're quite happy to be. They're actually quite happy to be in this league, being able to have a beer on the terrace, cheaper admission, less travel, and I think they're well up for this season. They're well up for it. We've got to be well up for it on Tuesday. Every player has to go out there and give everything. Hopefully they will. But yeah, it does feel like a bit more than 3 points. Although if we win, that's all it is. But you don't want to lose to them.
Yeah, but you want games like that, don't you?
That might be a perfect result, because they might be all overconfident now, and you bring them back down with a harsh dose of reality. So
yeah, possibly. There's that. Although they will, they're going to be well up for it. Like their manager's like a local bloke. He knows about the rivalry between the two clubs, and I think they'll be up for it. And we've got to match them, because they're on a high, aren't they?
Yeah. What? Where's it? At your place? Your place
no,
or
it's
theirs?
away. It's at Crabble. The game's at Crabble. So and it's a decent ground. I'm really looking forward to it. It's just a shame it wasn't on a bank holiday or a Saturday or even a Boxing Day or so, because we were supposed to. You'd have thought that they'd have put it a day where, well, not a Tuesday night, but both of our fixtures against them are on Tuesday night. So I think it's obviously this Tuesday and then Bonfire Night's the other one. So, and that is a bit disappointing from the league. But yeah.
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to the game.
Yeah, I mean, the league, particularly some of the local derbies, has been, some of the local derbies over the last couple of years, they've been the fixture, whoever organises these fixtures is shooting.
Especially the Boxing Day games this year, I thought were really weird, because it's Lewes against Folkestone and Hastings against Dover. I thought surely that should be the other way around. It should be Folkestone, Dover, Lewes, Hastings.
Yeah.
You'd think, wouldn't you?
I'm not sure why they've done it like that.
Crowds.
Yeah.
We had something similar like that last year. We just got slapped in Hornchurch as an away day for it was meant to be Boxing Day. We brought it forward a little bit, but we thought surely it would have been Concord or Ricky, far closer options and odd.
Hastings Dover, innit? Boxing Day.
Yeah. Well, you'd have stuffed them if you. Yeah, once you put them back down to earth, and then we'll be ready for them by then.
Yeah, it's a bad one. The fixture selection, I just can't get my head around that. It seems mad. It's a shame you can't swap the fixtures between the clubs, but I don't think the league would have had that. But yeah, it was bizarre, really strange.
One thing I will say, Rob, is I saw your goal scorer yesterday, and I might have cried. Tears of joy, I promise. I want the man to do well, but it was sad.
No, he's really good. Thank you very much. Johnny.
I want to see him have a good season now. After all the setbacks he had last year, with the injuries, I know he's just a boy who wants to play football. He wants to get out there, show you what he can do. He'll deliver for you. I guarantee it. Yeah,
he's an exciting player, isn't he? Really exciting.
We got you. Yeah, we enjoy watching him. I'm fully waiting for the man to just make me cry.
Right in this, there's the Super Lee Parnell's down there being very quiet, which is unlike him. Vlogger. The massive vlogger that we know, Hastings United vlogger. Lee, how are you, mate? Oh, and his boys there as well.
Yeah, Jack's here.
Sorry, Jack, I forgot your name, mate.
First time on the pod, isn't it, Jack?
Yeah. It's the first time for everything, but we won't go there. Go on, mate.
Pleased to be on, Chris. Thanks very much for the invite.
That's all right. Yeah. So talk to me. You were behind the goal, mate. You were recording and doing all your
behind the goal. Missing you. You were up in commentary, weren't you?
Yeah, I had to. Well, you know me.
Yes. No, it was a good game. I thought Hastings looked good, to be honest. You'll probably be able to tell me from a different angle, Chris. But from behind the goal, they things look quite promising, to be honest.
Well, that's what happens when you go behind the goal. It's completely biased. Yeah.
Yeah, totally biased. Absolutely. That was definitely a penalty, Hastings, and
again, there you go.
Very good. Yeah, it's good 2-0 with a bit of a bonus, to be honest. I mean, I don't think any of us really expected to win that game, and to get a win out of that is a bit of a bonus at the beginning of the season. So I think a lot of people were hoping really to just get a draw out of it. So people we spoke to.
I mean, it's a great time to catch them, wasn't it? I mean, that's first game of the season. You can't judge anything, as all the other chaps have said. This is no indicator of how things are going to turn out. I'd say 10, 12 games in, then we kind of sort of get a sniff of how it's going to go. But
no, this basically points to the fact we're going to get automatic promotion this year, I would suggest. No,
fair enough, Lee.
You can't. No, like you say, you can't say anything after the first game. But hey, it's better to get the 3 points than not. So good stuff, really. I thought. I think we started as fans. I thought we started off slowly, but I think that's because you weren't behind the goal with us, Chris. So.
Well, there you go. Well, I can't be everywhere, can I? I can't be everywhere, mate.
Yeah, no, it's good. Yeah, good start. Very pleased.
Yeah, but are you good? So you're doing the vlogging again?
Yes, right. Yeah.
on your channel. Are you going to be doing it for Tuesday? Because obviously you're going to be bumping into Mark. We need to know his expert opinions before the game.
Well, unfortunately, I can't do Tuesday, but Jack's going to be there.
Yeah,
All right, Jack.
But you won't be there.
No.
Yeah.
That's right,
Jack.
Jack. I'll buy you a beer. I'll get you a beer.
Yeah, get in there. Do it quick because he might get ejected. All right. All right.
I don't last long in football grounds, Jack.
Yeah,
it should be good.
It's a bit frustrating because it's one I haven't been to yet. That one I haven't been to Whitehawk. I was quite looking forward to getting over there this year, but you live over near Brighton, don't you, Jack? So
yeah, so I'll walk up.
So he's going to walk over there.
So get a pass, walk up the hill. I think it is.
Yeah. So that'd be good.
Yeah.
Ain't missing much. Don't worry about it.
I just wanted to tick it off the list.
It's a lovely little ground. Lovely little ground.
Yeah.
You getting over there, Chris, on Tuesday?
No, I'm not. I'm working, mate. Unfortunately, I'm on work until 10, so I can't make it. I'll be listening to Tom on the radio. Doing the old HUFC radio.
I'm sure you've mentioned it, but really good win for Dover. 8-0, wasn't it?
No, don't trigger Rob. Yeah, trigger him. We don't want to trigger him, mate.
Yeah.
He's
So they're going to be full of it going to the Tuesday night game, are they?
Yeah, but the beauty of when Folkestone turn them over.
Yeah.
Hey, Rob, you'll be walking around all sorts of car parks then, mate.
I am. I'm trying to get a good signal. No, we got a good chance. I haven't got. I don't know what sort of team's going to turn out. You know, they're probably going to be full of it. So we just need to put them down, like just shut them up. Really, just don't lose. That's how I really just feel about it. I just don't lose that game. You know, it's a biggie.
That's the beauty of a proper derby, innit? Like you can tell Rob's buzzing. Yeah, for this one, it doesn't matter about what the result was, and it's it's the highlight of the season, isn't it? Like this.
It is.
Let's be fair.
Yeah, it's the one we waited for a long time. Wanted to get relegated to our league for a long time. So yeah, and it's come pretty drastically for them, which has been lovely. So yeah.
And I'm sure you're going to remind them of it when you get there.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. I'll hold my 5 fingers up, well, the thumb and 4 fingers, and they'll show me their 7 and 1 tooth.
Oh, you're playing Sittingbourne? No, it's all right.
I mean, obviously Hastings got a new manager this year. It was a bit of a surprise at the end of the season, and I haven't kept up on any of the other teams manager wise. Is anyone else starting a new manager this year?
Yeah, Lewes have got a brand new manager.
Yeah,
Craig Nelson. He's manager of Glebe, so a couple of steps down last season. Did really well there. They ended up 2nd or 3rd, and he's come in. Whole new player, whole new squad. A lot of the players are like they're from Glebe as well, or from lower divisions. It's a bit of a contact man, I think, because a lot of the money's in the club's kind of gone down a lot. But the players we've got so far, even the ones that were at a lower step, have been pretty good. So it's exciting to see because he's young as managers go. So he's excited to see what he can do.
What's his reason for stepping down a couple of divisions?
I think he's stepping up. He came from Glebe.
Oh, so stepping up. Sorry, I thought you said stepping down.
No, yeah, stepping up.
Listen, mate,
he was at Glebe. I think they've got some dodgy owners or something like that, where I think he was dismissed rather than leaving, and our manager position opened up, so he seemed the best fit.
Oh, right, okay. Regarding Lewes, I've been hearing all summer from my daughter that there's someone from Love Island who's a Lewes player. Is that?
Yeah,
is he still at Lewes?
No. We've had it 2 years in a row now where one of our players has gone on Love Island. Yeah, one of our centre back last season, Ronnie Vint, was on Love Island this year. I'm not sure what he's up to these days, but he's not here anymore.
I always wanted to look at I always hope that someone in the Villa just showed him the footage of Sam Higgins flooring him last year. That would have been a real self-lady. I don't know why that seems to be a marked Isthmian League tradition now. Someone from the Isthmian League or the Isthmian divisions will go on Love Island. There's a player from Redbridge who got to the final last year.
Yeah.
I don't watch it. I'll just check Twitter.
Yeah, of course.
Trying to keep my main credibility intact. But yeah, nice. It seems to be an odd one. I don't know. Something about people in this league and wanting to win money on the telly in a lovely villa somewhere in the sun.
I touched it Lee earlier when I said about Whitehawk. We got a new manager, new squad basically. So started the season out with a 3-0 loss, which was always fun. But yeah, right.
Wait, Mark, where's Saunders gone then?
Nowhere.
That's weird. To
be fair, well, I spoke to him quite a lot. Oh, I still speak to him now, but he was just tired, mate. I think the last couple of seasons, it was he stopped us from getting relegated out of the division, and then which was a big ask anyway as well. I don't know how we scraped that. And the division below, sorry, and then the promotion season was quite draining, and then last season was a bit hectic in that. But yeah, I'm surprised no one's gone after him, to be honest.
Decent job with your lot.
Yeah, I mean, Sean's a great manager, a great bloke. Do you know what I mean? Just a really lovely bloke, lovely family and that. But I think if a local team comes up soon, I reckon definitely in the division below, he'll probably jump at it.
I had a good chat with him when your boys came to us. I had a good chat with him. He seemed a really grounded bloke, very nice fella. But
yeah, mate, lovely bloke, local from Whitehawk. Do you know what I mean? Knows the area. That's what made it work. But do you know, with Ross, I think it's just a little. I don't know if it's contacts, players he knows, but being assistant manager at Dorking with Mark White for a couple of seasons, he's obviously built up a bit of a reputation and obviously a catalogue of players. So I'm hoping he gets on the blower and he gets a new keeper because I've got a broke leg. And
Charlie Granger's free, mate. We need to get rid of him.
Yeah, we got a spare. Yeah.
He's carrying the oranges at the moment, mate. He just costs money. He costs money though. You ain't gonna have to get him, but
I don't want to put any more money into that club at the minute.
It's only the first game of the season. Come on, Mark.
You'll drive the poor geezer along the coast by the sounds of it.
No, I don't want him to go, mate. But anyway,
who have you got now instead? Then I thought Granger was single.
Louis Rogers is back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I again spoke about this a few times, but you sign someone to a contract, you should honour that contract. That's all I say. And obviously, a cheaper option has come along, and they're trying to push him out the door, which I don't think. I just think you're going to get a bad reputation doing things like that. That's all I say. And Charlie Granger's done nothing wrong, in my opinion. I think he's a very good goalkeeper. I don't even Lee. I'm sure you agree.
I do agree. I think he had a great season last year, and I think all the signs where he signed another contract, I believe, or he signed something like that, and he had a great season last year, and I was really surprised when I went to the pilot field yesterday, and saw he wasn't even on the bench. I was a bit surprised, and I've been a little bit out of touch with it over the summer for various reasons, but I was just quite surprised to see he wasn't even on the bench, to be honest. And
at the game, though, wasn't he? To be fair to him, he was at the game. Yeah, you could think if someone's got the ump, they just wouldn't turn up. But
no, but I think, to be honest, if your employer is playing a game, and you would definitely be turning up. So there's no reason for you as an individual need to be doing the right things for your employment all the time. And without getting into it, I was a bit surprised. But like I say, I think he had a great season last year. But
Louis Rogers come in, done a couple of excellent saves.
Great game yesterday. Yeah. I mean, you would have had a better view of it than myself and Jack, Chris. As far as we could see, he had a fairly good game. So
he did. He needed to have a good game because we were under the cosh, but Horsham were never going to get a goal. So and long may that continue. Long may that continue. Thank you, whoever's playing those. I nearly swore.
Yes. I think we're going to have Horsham fans on this anytime soon, then, are we?
I always ask the Horsham the old Lardy Army to come on. I've got a special relationship with a few of them.
They're just a old bunch, isn't they? They make
arrogance, mate. Arrogance. That's what it is.
Yeah. I was just going to quickly say one team prediction to win the league for everyone. Really, who they think it's going to be.
Well, you should have been on last one, Mark. You didn't bother to turn up, did you, mate?
Some of us have got busy lives.
Yeah, mate, busy life.
We'll be there, Mark.
Cheeky bastard. Right, let's reiterate before so that everyone knows, right? Because Mark's going to give his predictions now after a game, so he's cheating. I said Chatham, Dulwich. John, who did you come out with for your predictions for the top three?
Well, I said Chatham as well. I think I'd had Dulwich up there. I think really the only of the sides I didn't curse yesterday, which is unfortunate, is Billericay. But yeah, a lot of the sides I'd predicted up the top all seemed to fall short yesterday for one reason or another. So yeah,
Folkestone, that was it. I said Folkestone. Yeah. So I put the curse on Rob. Right, so Rob, who's were your picks again? I can't remember. I know you said Folkestone top. Yeah, I remember that. But what was the others?
I do think we're going to be in there. I think Chatham are going to be there as well, and probably Dover. Yeah.
You never said that last time, mate.
I didn't know. Yeah,
one win, mate. All right, okay, go on in. Mark and the rest of you. Come on, give some predictions. Go on, Mark. Go on, who are you thinking?
I mean, after watching them yesterday, I think Billericay will probably be up there. Billericay, Dover, and probably Chatham again. Chatham will be up there.
Yeah.
Strong teams in it though this year, isn't there? So
yeah, no, definitely good group of teams there. That good chance to win. What about yourselves, Lee? Who are you thinking's up there?
Horsham, Dover.
Fucking Horsham.
Yeah.
I should never let you on this podcast again. Go on, right? Horsham. Who else? Dover, and who else?
Dover, and I think we're going to be up there. I'm ever the optimist.
I don't think you're well, Lee. Right, come on in. Aaron, go on, Aaron. Give your predictions, mate.
I think either Chatham or Dover get auto, and then whatever one doesn't get auto wins the playoffs.
Okay, so
I think Ricky will be up there though.
Okay. What about yourself, Harvey?
Yeah, I had, even though we beat him, I had Chatham at the top, and I had unfortunately I had Horsham up there as well. They just recruited well, and Billericay was the other one. Yeah. That was my top three.
Right, I'll let you off though because I know Lee. I know I can. Need to Ripley. Right in. Okay, well, early days. Again, like I'm sure all of you think, 10, 12 games in, we start kind of getting an idea of how this league's going to shape up. Thanks, guys. Good luck with your games on Tuesdays. Other than Mark from Whitehawk. No, obviously, No, great.
You have a terrible Tuesday night.
Oh, I know. See you next Tuesday. I mean, you won't see. I won't see you next Tuesday. No, unfortunately, I can't be there, mate. I'd love to catch up with you. But maybe catch up with you on the home game. Yeah,
for sure, mate. I'll try and bump into Jack as well and see if I can get on the.
Sorted. But listen, good luck to all you. Yeah, take care and see you next time. Yeah.
Good to see you, chaps.
Boys. Yeah, take care.
Bye.